Aluminium smelting at Lochaber became possible when the hydropower system had been created. Competitively priced energy continues to be the key reason the plant stays viable. The largest of all the Highlands smelters when built in the 1920s, Lochaber is tiny in modern global terms. Smelters in China and the Far East output more than 1 million tonnes a year, Lochaber less than 50,000. Unstable market prices mean that even when running 24/7, selling everything produced, this site's profitability can change dramatically. It's a problem faced by any commodity maker. Liberty and Cymeg plan to solve this problem by leaving the commodity market, turning molten aluminium into products here.
We need to turn this from an aluminium business into an engineering business. So we don't look at this as an aluminium smelter, we look at it as a source of superheated liquid aluminium for our downstream products. The first product we've chosen is an alloy wheel. Britain makes almost 2 million cars. Most of them are based on alloy wheels. All the alloy wheels are currently imported. So the idea is use the liquid aluminium directly to cast into wheels and then finish those wheels and supply them to the automotive sector, who have shown great enthusiasm for this.
Manufacturing would need to happen on site while the metal remained molten. That means building an auto components factory.
The key aspect of what we're doing is to make sure that the new build downstream facilities are as close to the metal manufacturing facility as possible, so that when we move the molten metal around, it doesn't lose its heat and start to freeze. So the buildings for the new operations will be right next to the existing site and located within the existing boundaries. We're looking at 2 phases here. In the first phase, we're looking to create between 300 and 400 jobs that we can see at the moment, and that's just direct jobs. There'll be a lot more indirect jobs associated with that.
Post-Brexit, car makers in the UK would benefit from the country's sole remaining smelter.
All of them are very keen that they have domestic supply chain, which has lots of advantages of its own. But for us, at this plant, our biggest advantage is competitive energy and the fact that we can make a competitive product directly cast into wheels without cooling down and reheating and so on.
Aluminium manufacture creates greenhouse gases, and the process is securely contained. Emissions from the site are minimised. There is constant monitoring for air, water or land pollution throughout the year. Scotland's Environmental Protection Agency works closely with the team here. Managing Lochaber's overall environmental impact while expanding the operation is possible thanks to the metal not having to be reheated and turned back into liquid form, as currently happens further down the supply chain. Maintaining the estate involves a dedicated environmental team. Ensuring watercourses remain clear, woodlands are managed, and the dams and locks are kept in good repair means the countryside has been well preserved. The new owners want to work with the community to open this glorious land up for sports and leisure.
We've traditionally been involved in stocking and managing the deer population on it. We want to open that out to a much wider audience, and rather than just have stocking, use the land for much more environmental reasons and engage tourism to get people out and about and seeing the land. Being the 6th biggest landowner, we own 10% of the Munros in Scotland, so we want to see people coming out and utilising those and seeing what areas we own.
Creating a stronger local economy while retaining a greener focus is just part of the new thinking.
More and more aluminium is going to be used in the world. Everything is getting lighter, cars are getting lighter, everybody wants more efficient use of energy. So aluminium is a superior metal in that respect. It's a metal of the future, it gives us a proper foothold. Given the fact that this will be one of the larger industries in the region, it will have a transformational impact in all sorts of ways.
and they're energising the area. They're set on, I think the wordage that's often used is they're trying to reindustrialise the UK and bring us back to our heritage.
Opening up the countryside would bring wider benefits to all.
It's been a massive change since Liberty and Cymec have come in. They've got very strong ambitions as to what they want to achieve, and it makes no 2 days are the same. Life is very exciting at the moment.